We the best. We taking over. Listen. Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Copeland, every man out Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Bennett. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spread out with it. Say you need it, I said I
If you
did it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town.
On this week's
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, it's been a difficult part of the season. These guys are in the doldrums, a real tough stretch with only one win to show for their last 9 games. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old. Thanks.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Oklahoma City, land of the Thunder, in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Freak subbed in for Waiters. So the Lakers 5 right now. Larry Nance out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Sanders. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. Adams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Hansbrough setting the pick for Augustine. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Augustine's got his first bucket in this one. Westbrook against Augustine. And Westbrook, here we go. And a wide open look for Freak. And that one hits back iron.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Adams with the slam.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, beautiful kickback led him into the dunk perfectly.
Nance outside. Pass to Clarkson. To the middle. Hansbrough, that's good. Hansborough's got his second basket.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Westbrook dishes to Freak. And the three off target. The Lakers trade. Kicks it to Augustine. The feed to Clarkson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Westbrook passes to Williamson. Augustine with the steal. Dishes it to Clarkson. Off target from outside. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Okay.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really... And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. Freaks checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Sean Livingston. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Sanders checked in for Hibbert. Hansbrough comes in for Julius Randle. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Larkin. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Williamson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets really delivered. He had 9 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Westbrook against Augustine. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Just 5 to shoot. Augustine with the steal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
He is a sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no doubt about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting for the defense to fall asleep.
Well, you know what? The way he's been rolling from the three-point line, you can't go to sleep on it. And any defense that does needs to be reprimanded.
Nancy's checked in for Nick Young. Durant again, Oklahoma City.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lakers leading by 7. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Augustine dishes to Sanders. Can't hit from in close. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Williamson, the pass to McGarry. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Back to Westbrook. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Augustine dishes to Clarkson. Feeds it to Augustine. Los Angeles with another miss. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 11 points for Kevin Durant. Can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very...
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. Our bigs are really working tonight. They're really running the floor well. They're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be right back.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. From the Thunder with some changes. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Durant. Freak comes in for Waiters. And it's Livingston in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Sanders checked in for Hibbert. Hansborough's come in for Randall. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Shane Larkin. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Tyler Hansbrough. Jordan Clarkson is out there with DJ Augustine. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Sanders in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thunder trailing by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Augustine with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Moving it up. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. 3rd in free throw percentage. 8th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Stolen by Clarkson. Sanders passes to Hansbrough. And Young kicks to Augustine. Here's Clarkson. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Clarkson's got 5 now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
6 to shoot. Freak dishes to Livingston. Freak kicks to McGarry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Looking now at some numbers for Livingston, how last month turned out for him, he's right around 5 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Now the pass to Sanders. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Williamson. Shots good by Clarkson.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Livingston passes to Williamson. He feeds it to Adams. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. And that one's good. Durant.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clarkson. It's stolen by Adams. Livingston, that's good. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Lakers on top. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close match for Waiters. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Nance. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First one falls for him.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And Kobe gets it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Ibaka. Rebound by Larkin. Larkin's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
There's a good screen. Back to Bryant. Tries a 3. Kept alive. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Westbrook dishes to Freak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Los Angeles making it.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
1:58 left in the 4th. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Kanter lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And just a possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lakers leading by 7. Clarkson with the ball. It's Kobe Bryant on the way. Fader on the way. Again, the miss by Bryant.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Now here's Freak. He's defended by Randall. It's stolen by Randall. Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Outside, Kobe. Hibbert with the screen. Now, here's Clarkson. Covered by Williamson. 3 on the clock. For the 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. For three, Westbrook. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Okay, guys, we are down, but not out. Focus and execute. Freak, you're our leader out there. Now let's go.
Livingston kicks to Freak. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And so the Lakers take the win.
Kobe, certainly a nice road win. Is this something this team can build on at this point in the season?
Well, yeah, I think it's good for us. You know, we show that we can come up with a good plan and we can stick to it and we can execute it. And down the stretch, we can make big plays.
Kobe, thank you. No doubt about that, guys.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Julius Randle, with a strong double-double, points and rebounds. He was a force that was not going to be denied with his efforts both on offense and defense. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.